It's before 9 o'clock. Hopefully the rain will be moving out by then. First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi here now on this First Alert weather day. We've got to get through today and all of tomorrow. Really busy next couple days.
Yeah, not only are we watching for severe weather today, but then we're going to focus our attention on a flash flooding risk tomorrow. Yes. A really impressive amount of rain is going to fall within 24 hours across parts of North Georgia. So a lot to get you ready for on this Sunday morning. A First Alert weather day for this. A line of showers and thunderstorms moving into North Georgia. It's been raining up in the mountains for the past several hours, and heavy rain and thunderstorm activity starting to move into West Georgia right now in Chattooga and Floyd County, Gordon County. We're keeping an eye on Polk County as well, and Haralson County, as this line of heavy rain and storms is starting to move in. It's moving off to the east at around 20 miles per hour or so. Here's a look at some of the timing. Rome around 8:57, Plainville around 9, Calhoun 9:03, Cedartown 9:13, and then Adairsville around 9:23. What I've been keeping an eye on, just from looking at First Alert radar and reflectivity, that's the signature you're looking at, you can kind of tell what storms are doing. And I'm seeing some of these notches, especially approaching Polk County and Haralson County. There's some very broad rotation within there, and you are under a tornado watch in West Georgia until 11 o'clock. So we'll be watching for some of that rotation to maybe come together. You'll want to be on high alert in West Georgia over the next several hours. First Alert Futurecast will show you rain and storms moving in around 9 o'clock across West Georgia, moving into North Metro and downtown between about 9 and noon, and then moving south of the I-85 corridor through the afternoon hours. We'll hold on to a severe threat through about 6, 7 o'clock tonight. I don't think that severe threat continues overnight and after sunset, which is good. But look at this. South of the I-85 corridor, heavy rain is going to train for several hours. So there will be a flooding threat today south of the city, and we're going to hold on to a rain chance even into tomorrow. When it comes to our severe threats today, damaging winds 40 to 60 miles per hour will be the greatest threat. It's at a moderate level. Flooding also at a moderate level. The tornado threat low, but not none. And I think hail is a slim to none threat for us. We continue our First Alert weather day tomorrow, as rain will be likely for the morning commute, especially along and south of that I-85 corridor. Coverage of rain tapers through the evening, but we're going to pick up a lot of rain, guys. In fact, a flood watch for all of North Georgia until tomorrow evening for rainfall totals that could exceed 5 inches in some spots within 24 hours. That's more than a month's worth of rain in 24 hours. So that's the reason for that flash flood threat. Highest totals of rain south of the city. After the rain, it's all about the cooler temperatures, waking up in the 30s to low 40s Tuesday and Wednesday. Highs in the 60s most of this week, and we'll stay mostly dry this week. Our next best rain chance will be on Friday.